Jayson, both Carmelo Anthony and Damian Lillard both just said that the evolution that your game has had and the plays that you're making in the fourth quarter remind them of themselves at a similar point in their evolution. First, were those guys you looked at as you kind of modeled where your own game was going, and what does it mean for you to know that they're thinking of you that way?
Yeah, I mean, I was in middle school and high school when those guys were in the league, and I got the utmost respect for both of them. Everything that they've accomplished, especially what Dame has been doing in recent years, has been, remarkable. And Melo was one of my idols. Besides Kobe, that was one of my favorite players. I wanted to be like him. So anytime I get to talk to him or see him, or especially play against him, I don't take that for granted. Just knowing that, I used to watch film of him and study his moves when I was, in high school and middle school. So, that's one of the things that, I enjoy is, getting respect from the guys that I used to look up to, still look up to. That means a lot.
Rachel Nichols.
Sorry to find the mute. Hi, Jayson. Hey, where do you feel like this team is right now? Do you think the way you guys see the team sort of matches what your record is and coming out of sort of the run that you're on right now? Or do you feel like you're maybe something that you haven't even like really shown yet?
I mean, I don't think our record shows, what kind of team that we are. I think people know that. It's been a weird year. Obviously, we've dealt with with a bunch of things. Obviously, myself, a lot of guys tested positive. Certain guys have been injured. But, right now, for the most part, we missing Evan. But most of the guys are healthy. And I just like the way that we're playing. Every game is important right now, and we know it's kind of coming down to the stretch. And, obviously we want to win, but I think for myself, us playing the right way and feeling good about ourselves, we're not going to win every game.
Right.
But I think we playing the right way, and we for sure trending in the right direction.
You mentioned you and a bunch of the other guys have had to deal with COVID. I know that the breathing stuff lingered for you for a while. Would you say you're back at 100% yet?
Close, very close. It's just, it's a process. It takes a long time. I take an inhaler, before the game, since I've tested positive. This is kind of, help with that and open up my lungs. And, I never took an inhaler before. So I think, that's something different. But I for sure feel better now than I did a month ago.
JC.
Hey, Jayson. I'm sorry. At this point, do you feel like you guys are playing at the level that you want them to play, the Celtics, you guys? And also, as the playoffs are approaching, what type of mentality you as the leader of this team had to adjust yourself and the team to get to that point that you guys want to get at? Yeah.
I think mentality-wise, just kind of get back to how we define ourselves, and that's on the defensive end. Getting back to just playing Celtics defense, what we're known for. We'll make shots and things like that, but we got to get back to defending at a high level like we have in these last couple of years. We want to continue to compete.
Gary Washburn.
Hey, Jayson. It seemed like over the last couple of games, there's been kind of maybe a change in approach, attacking the basket, getting to you had 10 free throws tonight, 16 a couple of nights ago when you scored 53. Is there something you're doing differently? I know you're taking a lot of contact. You got that little thing with Dame where I think you stepped on his foot. But are you feeling better about your game when you're attacking the basket?
I guess I feel like I've been playing the same. Maybe they keep hearing you ask me about not shooting enough free throws, and they're trying to help me out a little bit. So I appreciate you keep asking me about that. I think it's been working.
John Corrales.
Jayson, we know Marcus Smart does a lot defensively out there, but it seems like in the past few games he's been calming you guys down in moments. What kind of influence does he have in that regard?
We respect him. We respect everything that he's accomplished and what he brings to the table. When somebody has your respect, they're going to listen to you, good times and bad. And, we know he means well. So, like a lot of other guys, when Smart is talking, we're going to listen because, we know it's for the best, and everybody respect him.
Final question for Jayson, Jared Weiss.
Hey, you just mentioned you're using an inhaler. Just want to know how long has that been happening for, and has the medical staff told you how long they expect you're going to need to be using it?
Just since I came back, whenever I came back from testing positive, there's no exact timetable. Just when I feel comfortable enough, I think I don't need it.
We'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Jayson.